What do you think, Olivia? This is the lovely house I built for us to live together. Isn't it beautiful and stylish?
Yes, I'm very surprised. The open concept living room feels great, and the kitchen is spacious and lovely. But what surprised me most is that there's no room for me.
Oh, you noticed already?
Of course I noticed right away. You asked me to bring the luggage in advance. I put your belongings in your room, but where am I supposed to put mine?
Your luggage goes in the storage under the stairs, and you'll sleep in the hallway. Just lay out a futon and it'll be fine.
Excuse me?
I couldn't help it. If I was going to build a house, I absolutely wanted my dream open-concept living room, and a spacious kitchen and bathroom area is more practical. So there just wasn't any space left to make a room for you. You'll just have to put up with it.
You're kidding, right? I'm the only one without a room, yet there's a room for you and one for David.
You can sleep anywhere, can't you? You're just a daughter-in-law, after all.
Just a daughter-in-law? I can't sleep anywhere. I'm a person who deserves basic dignity and a private space.
Don't be so dramatic. My mother-in-law made me sleep in the kitchen when I first married into the family. This is much better.
That's rich, coming from someone who's always relying on this daughter-in-law.
What did you say?
Who do you think takes you to the hospital every week? You said your legs and back hurt too much to cook properly, so I come by 3 days a week to deliver meals.
Ha! Eating that tasteless food of yours is the worst. Don't act so high and mighty about it. It's a daughter-in-law's duty to take care of her mother-in-law.
If my food is so tasteless, perhaps you should learn to cook for yourself, or hire a caretaker with all that money you spent on this house.
How ungrateful! After all I've done, letting you live in my beautiful new house!
Or maybe you can ask your eldest son's wife to help from now on. If that's how you feel, I can't live with you.
What did you say?
It's a daughter-in-law's duty to take care of her mother-in-law, right? Then it shouldn't just be me, the second son's wife, but Emily, the eldest son's wife, should help too.
Shut up! Emily is different. These days, being the eldest son's wife doesn't mean you have to take care of your mother-in-law.
Huh?
Times have changed. The eldest son's family doesn't have to care for parents anymore. It's outdated thinking.
But it's not outdated for the second son's wife? How convenient.
Besides, Emily is nothing like you. She works at a big company and is busy. She's in a different league from a part-timer like you.
I'm working part-time because you told me to. You said taking care of your mother-in-law is a wife's job. If I couldn't do that, I should quit my job.
Well, you should be grateful I let you work at all. My mother-in-law never let me work outside the home.
That was decades ago, and you're still expecting me to follow those outdated rules while exempting Emily?
Shut up! Just be quiet and sleep in the hallway from now on. Oh, and please continue unpacking the moving boxes.
So you expect me to unpack everything and organize your new house, then sleep in the hallway like a pet?
Don't be disrespectful. I'm giving you a roof over your head. Now get to work. Those boxes won't unpack themselves.
This is just too cruel. Karen definitely purposely didn't make a room for me.
Hey, what's going on?
I went to the house your mom built today. She asked me to move the luggage in advance, so I went, and I was looking forward to seeing it, but there was no room made for me. She says, from now on, the daughter-in-law sleeps in the hallway.
What?
Yes, your mother built this entire new house without bothering to include a bedroom for me. She expects me to sleep in the hallway on a futon.
That can't be right. Maybe there's a misunderstanding.
There's no misunderstanding. She told me directly that she prioritized an open floor plan and didn't have space for my room. She even had the nerve to tell me it's a daughter-in-law's place to sleep anywhere.
Mom said that? That doesn't sound like her.
She absolutely said that. She's always sweet and reasonable with you, but the moment you're not around, this is how she treats me.
I'm sure she didn't mean it that way. Maybe she thought you could use my room while I'm away?
No, she specifically said I'm sleeping in the hallway, like a dog.
Come on, that's a bit of an exaggeration.
I really can't live with her. I'm going to pack my things and leave right now. Oh God, I should have divorced you right away back then.
Wait, that's not our agreement. You're supposed to live with my mom while I'm away for work. In return, we'll divorce as soon as I come back, and I'll pay extra in the settlement.
Yes, the settlement for your affair. When I discovered you were cheating, I asked for a divorce right away, but you begged me to wait until your work assignment was over, so I agreed to wait in exchange for extra money in the settlement.
Exactly, we had a deal. You can't back out now.
A deal that assumed I'd be treated like a human being, not furniture. How am I supposed to live without a bedroom for a whole year?
If you leave, there'll be no one to take care of my mother.
That's not my problem anymore. You should have thought about that before cheating on me.
Please, Olivia, I'm begging you.
Karen completely depends on me. Her mobility gets worse every year, and now I check on her 3 times a week. Your brother's family lives in the next town, but they don't help at all.
That's why I'm asking you to wait on the divorce, even if I have to pay extra. Once my assignment ends, I can live with my mother, but it looks like I won't be able to come back for another year, no matter what.
Waiting a year for extra settlement money is a small price to pay, but I never thought I'd be told to sleep in the hallway.
I understand you're upset. I would be too.
You have no idea how humiliating this is. She treats me like a servant, not family.
Damn, Mom did something terrible. She initially asked my brother's family to live with her, but when they refused, she begged us and said she'd pay for everything, so we let her build the house. I can't believe there's no room just for you.
Karen is strangely weak when it comes to Emily. She's always bossing me around.
Well, she's the type who cares about appearances. These days, it's frowned upon for a mother-in-law to force the eldest son's wife to provide care or live together, so she's desperately trying not to upset Emily.
While having no problem forcing the second son's wife to do everything, that's so unfair.
I know it's not fair. Mom's always been traditional in some ways, but tries to appear modern to others.
She also likes that Emily works for a big company. She's desperate not to be disliked and takes it out on me, the second son's wife. Can I tell Karen about our divorce?
What?
I think she believes she can do whatever she wants because I'm her daughter-in-law, but if she knows I'll soon be divorced and leaving, maybe her self-centered, arrogant attitude will improve.
No, absolutely do not tell Mom about the divorce. As her son, I want to tell her myself, and I don't want to worry her unnecessarily.
When exactly were you planning to tell her? The day before the divorce is finalized?
I was gonna wait until I come back from my assignment. No need to upset her now.
So I'm supposed to say nothing and sleep in the hallway?
That's not what I'm saying. You can use my room if you want. We'll divorce as planned when I return for my assignment. Until then, please take care of my mother.
The solution would have been your mother building a proper bedroom for me in the first place.
Look, I'll call her and talk about this. Maybe we can convert part of the living room or something.
Fine, I'll give it 1 more week, but if nothing changes, I'm leaving.
Thank you. I promise I'll figure something out.
Emily, your family's belongings suddenly arrived. What's going on? My husband and I are going to live here from now on. We'll be the ones living with Karen in this new house. What? Why the sudden change? Didn't you refuse when Karen asked you to live with her? At that time, I had no idea she was building a new house. I thought we'd be living in that old run-down family home, so I refused. It's so unfair that she built a new house without telling us, and apparently Karen paid for everything.
Yes, we didn't pay a penny.
Wait, you didn't contribute anything? Not even a down payment or monthly payments?
No, Karen insisted on paying for everything herself. She wanted it built exactly to her specifications.
So that means no mortgage or rent, right? It's unfair that the second son's family gets more benefits than the eldest son's family, so we're going to live there now.
You realize this isn't some kind of inheritance gift, right? This is a caregiving arrangement.
Whatever, free is free, and it's a brand new house. Do you know how expensive housing is these days?
But in exchange, caregiving is an absolute requirement. You never helped before. Can you handle taking care of Karen now? You're busy with work, too.
That's easy. I never helped before because there was nothing in it for me.
Nothing in it for you?
Unlike you, I work for a major corporation. If she wants someone like me to take care of her, she should pay me hourly or daily wages. But no matter how much I asked, she wouldn't pay a cent. And if there's no benefit, there's no reason to take care of my mother-in-law.
There definitely aren't any benefits. On the contrary, she doesn't even thank me for taking her to the hospital or driving her around, and she criticizes the food I make.
Well, that's your problem for letting her treat you that way. I would never tolerate that.
She's your mother-in-law too. She'll treat you the same way.
I doubt it. Karen knows better than to mess with me. I'm not a pushover like you.
I'm not a pushover. I've just been trying to be respectful.
I'm absolutely not doing free caregiving, but if I can live in a new house for free, I'll take care of her.
What a mercenary person, after pushing everything onto me all this time.
Come on, I'm taking over the caregiving, so it's fine, right? In exchange, the new house is ours. I heard it was a stylish, Instagram-worthy, open-concept living room and a spacious, modern kitchen. That's amazing!
Are you really planning to live in this house?
Of course! That's why I sent our belongings.
I see.
A new house entirely paid for by Karen. Isn't that great? We will live here with Karen, so you need to leave.
Please, take the house. Go ahead.
Huh? Really?
Yes, of course. I'm actually happy to have you take over living with her, so I'll move out right away.
Wait, seriously? You're not going to fight me on this?
Not at all. I'll pack my things tonight.
I didn't expect you to hand it over so easily. That's really helpful for me.
Don't worry about it at all. Karen will probably be happier living with the eldest son's family anyway. I'll move my belongings out today and make sure everything's ready for you to move in tomorrow.
Thank you. I feel a bit bad since you've been working so hard taking care of Karen all this time.
Please, don't worry about it. I'm actually grateful to you. Now I'll be on my way.
Wait, is there anything I should know about living with her?
Oh, I'm sure you'll figure it all out. You're so much more capable than me, after all.
Right. Well, thanks again, I guess.
Enjoy your new home, Emily.
Hey, what is this? I don't have a room. What do you mean the daughter-in-law sleeps in the hallway?
It is what it is. Emily, please use the storage space under the stairs.
This has to be a joke. Where did you sleep?
In the hallway, just like Karen instructed. Sometimes on the sofa when my back hurt too much.
What?
Now, don't be so angry. According to Karen, it couldn't be helped. She said to fulfill her dream of an open-concept living room and spacious kitchen, she had to cut the daughter-in-law's room. She said, a daughter-in-law can sleep anywhere, right?
That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. No way am I sleeping in a hallway.
But you have to accept it. Karen paid for the entire house. It's like they say, those who don't pay don't get a say.
But I work for a major corporation. I can't possibly sleep in a hallway. What will my colleagues think?
I thought you said you'd do anything for a free house. Isn't that what you told me yesterday?
Yes, but I assumed there would be basic accommodations. This isn't the 1950s. This can't be happening. I'm not going to sleep in the hallway every day. Olivia, can't believe you were willing to live in a house like this.
I didn't want to live in a house like this either. I only found out I had no room after the house was completed.
Really?
So I was using the single bed in my husband's room while he was away. But your husband is here too, so there's no space. If there's no room for you, you'll have to sleep in the hallway.
I absolutely refuse, but my husband refuses to cancel the move no matter how much I object. He's too excited about how nice the house is and won't listen to me.
Men can be so oblivious sometimes, can't they?
He keeps saying the house is beautiful and we're saving so much money, but he's not the one sleeping in the hallway.
Oh my.
Karen is also happy about us living with her, and no matter how much I beg to cancel, the two of them gang up on me and convince me otherwise. If you had told me earlier what a terrible house this is, we wouldn't have moved in. What are you going to do about this?
Me? What could I possibly do?
I don't know, something, anything. Talk to Karen.
That's not my problem. You sent your belongings here before talking to me, and you're the ones who kicked me out without any discussion. I have nothing to be blamed for.
Well,
perhaps you could remodel? Add a wall somewhere?
Karen refuses. She says it would ruin the aesthetic of her dream home.
Good luck with living together and taking care of her.
Wait, you can't just leave. I need your help.
Sorry, Emily. As you said yesterday, I need to leave. Mom and the eldest son's family will live here now, remember?
But
I'm sure you'll figure it out. You're so much more capable than me after all. Goodbye.
Hey, Olivia, I heard. My brother's family is gonna live with Mom now?
Yes, they've already moved in. Thanks to them, I'm no longer living with Karen.
I never thought my brother's family would agree to live with her, but now I don't have to pay extra in the settlement, right?
What?
You know, a divorce agreement. When I come back from my work assignment, we'll divorce. In exchange for you living with my mother until then, I'll pay extra in the settlement, but now, thanks to my brother's family, you don't have to live with her anymore. So the settlement amount can be the standard rate, right?
That would be true, but you broke another promise, so the extra settlement money still applies.
Huh? What other promise are you talking about?
While you're working away, I was going to live with Karen and take care of her. In exchange, you promised, didn't you? I won't see the woman I had an affair with during my assignment. You remember that promise, don't you?
Of course I do. Even though we've decided to divorce, we're still married. I promised not to continue the affair while you're taking care of my mother. You made me promise that.
I'm glad you remember so well.
So I haven't seen her even once. I broke up with her when the affair was discovered. Why are you saying I broke my promise?
Because you actually broke it and met with her. Sorry, but I have evidence that you're lying. Both your claim that you broke up and that you haven't seen her once are lies.
What? That's absurd. How would you even know?
Did you really think I wouldn't find out?
You're bluffing. You can't possibly know who I've been seeing.
The way I found out about your affair was when I went to surprise you and caught you bringing a woman to your place. At that time, I synced your WhatsApp messages with my iPad, so I've seen all the messages between you and your mistress since then.
What?
Right after that, you started saying, "Please wait 1 year. I'll divorce my wife in 1 year for my mom's sake." And I was so glad I had synced the messages. Just by waiting a year, I could get extra money in the settlement, and if you did something stupid again, I could add even more.
Have you really seen all our conversations?
If you don't believe me, I can show you screenshots. I've saved all your conversations. You had a date at the local zoo, didn't you?
Oh no, you know everything.
And the weekend trip to the hot springs 2 weeks ago? Very romantic.
Please, Olivia, I can explain.
There's nothing to explain. You lied, you cheated, and now you'll pay for it.
It was just a few meetings. We're not even intimate anymore.
That's not what your messages suggest. Quite detailed plans for your next hotel stay.
This isn't fair.
Well then, I'm going to submit the divorce papers right away. I'll be claiming the settlement through my lawyer. Prepare yourself for a substantial claim.
Wait! Can't we discuss this? Maybe reach a compromise?
We had an agreement. You broke it. Now you pay the consequences.
Please, at least let me explain it to my mother myself.
Too late. I'm meeting her tomorrow.
What's with that daughter-in-law? Just because she doesn't have her own room, she stole mine! How dare the eldest son's wife be so impudent!
Oh, the mother-in-law, daughter-in-law battle has already started?
I didn't do anything. She's the one picking a fight. She started raging about not having her own room and said the old hag should be the one sleeping in the hallway near the toilet and took my room.
Wow, Emily is quite assertive.
I never thought she was this disrespectful. Her cooking is terrible too, and the meals aren't good. This is worse than living with you. Come back right now.
I can't do that even if you ask. I've divorced David, so I'm not a daughter-in-law anymore. Please don't ask a stranger to live with you.
What? Divorced? What are you talking about? I haven't heard about this.
We just got divorced yesterday, so I apologize for the late notice.
Yesterday?
It was quite quick, actually. David didn't contest anything.
This can't be happening. David would have told me.
Actually, we had decided to divorce a while ago. David was cheating during his work assignment.
What?
Oh, he didn't tell you? He's been having an affair for months. I caught him red-handed.
No, that's impossible. My David would never do such a thing.
But he did. I wanted to divorce him as soon as I found out about the affair, but David begged me to wait a year for the sake of you, Karen. He was worried about you having no one nearby to rely on, so I showed mercy and lived with you. I've been dreaming of the day I could divorce him and end this living arrangement. There's no way I'd come back now I'm free.
No way!
Yes way. Your perfect son has been seeing another woman all this time, taking her on dates, trips to hot springs, the works.
This must be a misunderstanding. David is a good boy.
I was planning to live with you for a year until David returned, but then the eldest son's family came back, taking over the house and the living arrangement, and thanks to them, the divorce has been finalized. Oh, it feels so great to cut ties with a cheating husband and a selfish mother-in-law.
This isn't great at all. I had no idea you were divorcing. And David cheating. I didn't raise him to be like that.
You can reflect on that later by yourself. Anyway, I'm not a daughter-in-law anymore, so don't count on me for living together or caregiving. Emily is your only daughter-in-law now, so I recommend getting along with her.
No, I have to get along with that insolent daughter-in-law.
Well, I'll be taking my leave now. I hope you have a pleasant living arrangement.
Wait, please, Olivia. I'm sorry about the room situation. We can fix it. Add a proper bedroom for you.
Too late, Karen. I'm nobody's doormat anymore. Enjoy your new life with Emily. I immediately hired a lawyer and received the settlement and division of assets I wanted. It was quite a substantial amount, so I can continue my part-time job and live comfortably by gradually using my savings. As for my ex-husband, his mistress dumped him, saying, "I can't be with a man who lost almost all his assets to his ex-wife." So now he's living a lonely life away from home. Meanwhile, Karen finally snapped and tore down all the walls in the house, saying, "Having individual rooms is the problem. Now there are no rooms. All rooms are common. They're now living together with absolutely no privacy."